Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Brazil. So let's continue on from where we last left off. So we've once again become a great power, thankfully. We're continuing to boost conservative ideology. Hopefully now the liberals will never win an election. That's kind of my hope. I don't know if it's actually going to hold true or not. It does mean, we haven't really passed any reforms, I think, in, like, actual decades at this point, but that's okay. I'm trying to get Peru into our sphere of influence. Who else am I influencing? Bolivia, Argentina, we've been banned, actually. Very cool. So if that's the case, let's go to Colombia's neutral, friendly with the United States and the British. Ecuador. Hostile to everybody? Okay, that seems like a free little feeling for me. You actually need lumber. Do we not have lumber? Buy more lumber. How is lumber our problem right now? Is there like a big war going on? Even if there was, I don't think that would take lumber. There's only war right now is the war between Austria and Nezd, which I can't really see that being a major issue for us. What else do we have here? From Central America, can't do this. If we have the 2 million pounds, Rio Branco. Where the hell is Rio Branco? Rio Branco is my territory. Do I not have a core on it? I do. Combat with. Let's get that one next. I got military directionalism, right? I did. We've got a base 1% chance of getting gas defense. Honestly, that's kind of all I care about. If we can get, we don't even need gas attack. As long as they have gas defense, I'm pretty happy with it. How much, 1.7. We don't have a truce with you. We could make some maneuvers into this area down here. Because remember that Germany did lose a lot of their colonial possessions to rebellion. Which is nice. I'm surprised that there's some countries here. I'm surprised that you're still existing. I guess you're allied to the United States. Maybe that's why. The United States actually influencing a lot of these people in Africa. So it kind of, I guess, makes a little bit of sense there, but not by too much. Britain's at war. And we are allied to the British. They're at war with Luba. They're going to war, I'm guessing, to get some colonial possessions. And Luba, of course, is friendly actually in the sphere of the United States. Do I need the British here? It could lead to a war between the United States and I guess the United States, it did lose a lot of their territory, huh? What many do they have? 34? You know what? Fuck it. Let's proceed. Let's make our maneuver up towards the north. I'm gonna justify, I guess, just placing the sun against you. I'm not too worried about any of these guys. Maybe I could even snag a little bit of territory off of you, if I'm lucky. Assuming the British don't just try to take it for themselves. We got Luba forces in here. 4.7, Bolivia wants an alliance. Send out another expedition. We're making good money right now. Honestly, we're going to cut our tariffs to 0. We're not going to do negative tariffs. I actually don't know when negative tariffs are any good in Victoria 2. I'm sure there are instances where you do want to have negative tariffs. I just don't know when that would be. Place in the sun. It's 5.5, but again, I have so much room here to spare. It's only worth 1. Sure, why not? Okay, we got a little chunk of territory for ourselves. Thank you. I'm just happy to see it. It did cost us 5.5 infamy, which is not a little amount. Okay, he did take over a little chunk of territory from Luba here. The Americans did not do anything about it, and we should be pretty happy to see it. African mines, yes. And the state I think we do want to take is going to be which is Mozambique. It's the largest territory. It might make our borders look a little bit garbage, but that's okay. just surprised that our tariffs our subsidies are so small now. I don't know what happens. Maybe I wonder if, like, did minimum wage solve our subsidy issue? I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but maybe that's actually the case. Yeah, Afghanistan is in the sphere of the Russians. They've also taken over Xinjiang. I mean, Britain has a pretty nice colonial empire over here. Who owns this? They're in the sphere of Japan. They're a puppet of... Ecuador has gone... Did they go communist? They did. That's probably why they're hostile with all of us. What do install democracy? It's only worth 3. Couldn't invade them. Is anybody else either communist or fascist? I don't think anybody's... No, there's a few. I mean, Greece, Honduras, Ecuador, and Montenegro. They have all gone for an active one of every single type of national value. Good for them. But I don't think anybody's fascist. You don't really ever see fascist too much in... Do I want to just do the old fashioned? No. Let's... Oh, did I get my cost of belly against you? I do. Okay. Place in the sun. I want to take this from you. Proceed with the war. I'm just going to march straight into your capital. You should surrender at that point. And Venezuela is falling to reactionaries. We want to... Where's Caracas? I should know. It's right here. Okay. I'm going to send a small army up to Caracas. Just make sure the Venezuelan... Actually, Venezuela... They're not in our sphere. They're friendly United States. They have a revolution. Even if it's like a reactionary revolution. That kind of, I think, works for me. Okay, you up to cordial now. Everybody else here is still looking okay. Ecuador. They don't like us very much. You know, let's just do 1 point right now in Ecuador, because we're going to invade them in about a few months. Colombia, you're my ally, right? You are. How do you feel for an invasion of Ecuador? Thank you for our new little possession over here. Can I colonize this? No, because I actually don't have the Dark Continent yet. So I probably actually should get Revolution and Counter-Revolution. It's an 1870 tech, I believe. So we should be able to afford it relatively easily. And we have so much colonial power as well. It's not even a big deal for us. Venezuelan army is a 14 stack. They might be able to beat the rebellion on their own, but it's hard to say. Deseret. Where did you come from? Oh, is there rebellions within Texas? I think so. Deseret's declared independence from Texas, who declared independence from the United States. Also, there's actually a rebellion going on in the northern U.S. We might see a revolution in the U.S. So I have a cost of value against you. Nobody should be friendly with you, right? You're hostile or opposed to everybody. It's all friendly government in Ecuador. Prestige reduced by 25. Why are you allied to Austria-Hungary? What? Probably due to like World War One. Yeah, Austria didn't join the war. Good on them. Also, Colombia, 51 stacks, actually pretty impressive. We're just gonna move our way straight over to Quito. Oh yeah, they can mobilize. Right. Okay, Colombia would accept the call to arms. Everybody likes beating up on Ecuador, so let's move our units together. Let's not fight the Venezuelan revolution because they don't want to do that. I guess it's just rebellion. It's not necessarily revolution. Peruvian partisans. I don't know what ideology the Peruvian partisans are. Are they the communist? I'm going to say yes, but I don't actually know. Also, when's our next election? Election is going to be in 1913, so we still got a few more years left to go on that. Colombia's actually going to lose this fight. I'm guessing you didn't mobilize. I wonder, actually, does Ecuador have gas attack? This is something that we do need to worry about. Because, again, we don't have gas defense. They do. We're at war with somebody that has gas attack. Ecuador has gas attack. That's terrible. I'm guessing you don't have gas defense. You don't. That's why Colombia is doing so poorly. Gas attack in Victoria 2 is absolutely absurd. It's got to be possibly the most broken military attack in the entire game. Also, no, I want revolution, counter revolution. Jaxi is pretty far up here. Okay, but I mean, we do also. I wanted the Why did you move automatically? Wait, if I have you on auto hunt rebels mode, is that auto siege? Wait a second. No. Okay, I thought for a second that this automatically sieged down territory. I didn't remember moving this unit over. That would have been game changing. Also, are you hostile? You're cordial with the United States, but you're no longer friendly. Okay, time to move our way into Venezuela. We're going to ignore Argentina for the time being. Apparently, the Shogun has banned us from Venezuela. Not banned us, but Shogun's not happy with us right now in Venezuela. Install a friendly government. That makes you up to cordial, but actually we can't influence you anymore, unfortunately. I mean, you do like us. And you're allied with us automatically. Can I get military access through you? I want to make sure that you do not fall to a fascist uprising as well. I'm just going to station 21,000 troops in Ecuador. Just for the time being, just in case. Yeah, so Greece has also gone communist. Austria, I don't know how you did not fall apart after World War I. Which I think was World War I. I think the United States, they did deal with a rebellion issue. They have 51 divisions, which, for the most part, should be enough for... You're all in the German sphere, right? They actually don't have a core on Texas. Huh. Very interesting. I didn't know they would lose their core there. Paraguay. Did I remember? I'm putting points in Paraguay. Yes, I am. How many points are we getting? 2-7-1-9. You gotta remember that, like, every other great power is taking a little bit of a penalty due to these countries, of course, being in South America. Lima is under siege. I'm gonna send an army over to Lima because, again, I want Peru in my sphere of influence. That's more socialist. Again, if they're socialist, it means that they're not liberal. So I'm still okay with that. Paraguay. 5 militancy. You know what? 5 militancy is not bad. I'll take a militancy increase, actually. Oh, is my navy still over here? They are. Can I trade any units over here? Get like a 1 stack. Tensions, disputes. Venezuela, we can get you up to, I think, neutral now. Yeah, we are discredited, which is kind of sucks, but it's not so bad. Okay. How bad is rebellion situation in Lima? It's just a small 6 stack. Peru does have I mean, they have an okay-sized army. Not the best, but by no means the worst. Bring our forces over, and then we're going to be back to Quito. You're now finished. We're then going to go down to revolution, counter-revolution. And what am I going to do? I'm honestly going to... What's our biggest state right now? Mia Grass. Make you conservative. Get you out of here, and then Santa Clarita. Yeah, just make sure our biggest states, our most populated states, are very conservative. If the rest of the country wants to vote a different way, that's fine. Okay, what land? You are probably at war with Germany. No, you're at war with the British. Okay. Am I not allied with Britain anymore? No, we still are. I didn't get called to no war. Maybe it's because I took over a little bit of this land before. Yeah, I believe somebody over here is realizing that maybe we should, deal with the situation. Romania is at war with Austria. Of course, Austria doesn't have an army. They're also at war with Nejdil. That means they're also at war with the entirety of the British Empire, which, I mean, isn't great. But I think Romania can win this fight. Defender blockade. So yeah, the British have landed troops. Well, they blockaded. But they don't have any troops. It's really not that big of a deal. Their biggest. Did I ever get a naval base level 3? I never actually built them. How expensive are they? 32,000. I mean, they are expensive. Naval bases. Naval bases might actually be the biggest money sink in Victoria too. They cost so much money. But again, I want to do this so that maybe at some point... He's now in her sphere. Fantastic. I just want some more military score. I mean, being in 11th place is not very good. It's not where I want to be. Let's just put it like that. War exhaustion. We're now losing money again. Subsidies have skyrocketed. Why have subsidies gone up so much? Is it because is it because Britain's at war? It might be. Defender occupation. Okay, so apparently the British have landed units. Yeah, the British just landed troops in Romania. You're at negative 500. I'm gonna... Is it because we put Peru into our sphere? It is. Maybe? No, maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Why would our subsidies increase by having more people in our sphere? What do people actually want? They want state-controlled unions. I don't think we can do that. Restriction on child labor? Okay, yeah, there we go. Restrict child labor a little bit. I wonder if... I mean, yeah, subsidies are... I mean, they're about half of what they just were a second ago. Venezuela, increase opinion of you. This is Bolivia. I want to look at Paraguay. Okay, you have to friendly. Texas at war. They're at war with Deseret. Okay. Deseret has 1 division. Texas has 4. They might not be able to actually move troops over here yet. I will say this may be like one of the worst looking boards I've ever seen. And actually, I'm going to change owner. I don't know the prov ID. Prov ID. Change owner. Tex 2662. Just to make this look a little bit nicer. And also so they can actually move units to Deseret. Wait, that a coup d'etat? Now they don't like me again. They're opposed to us. Who let him have a fascist coup d'etat? I have 24... Get me the fuck out of here. Let's go back to Lima. Let's make sure they don't fall to Jacobins. Can I just fight another war against you? I can't because we technically have a truce with you. Get you up to friendly. Can I kill a 60 stack? I should be able to, I think. Actually, is it based on military? How much money we're spending on the military as well? It's not, actually. Oh, so we got Dark Continent immediately. Mass politics. Social alienization. I haven't gotten a single focus in either of these trees yet. Sure, let's get better rail systems. Britain, are you at war again? I mean, no, it's just a war Texas. So I don't know why our subsidies are going just kind of wild. So you're still friendly with us, right? Yeah. Let's just put Peru back into her sphere. I think I might have missed something. I'm not too sure. Okay, now what I want to do is my focus. Great question. It's a great question. I'm not too worried about a... I mean, we're getting cores on all of this stuff. Let's just get more craftsmen, I think seems okay. Upgrade every single factory we possibly can. Literacy rate, I mean, it's going up. How much is it going up by? 0.03% per month. Money. Close factory. Just like, what are you spending the money on? I'm guessing probably on wages would be the biggest expense. I mean, that just makes the most sense to me, at least personally. Okay, so Britain did take over the rest of Liba. If anything, they should take over this territory from Germany. Make the borders look a little bit nicer. Did they not go to war with you? I could have sworn that they did, but I guess not. Cut military spending a little bit. Get an alliance with Peru. Paraguay, let's bring you into my sphere of influence. Yeah, then we'll bring Peru back in afterwards. Venezuela, we're at friendly, so they'll be in our sphere of influence soon as well. But again, America is having another major crisis. Okay, so we got a crisis in Bosnia. The Dutch have backed Austria. I want to back Bosnia. Germany's backed Bosnia. I want, who do you want to support? You want to support the Dutch? You want to support the Dutch? Gonna take a little seat at this table. France, are you not joining? You've joined the Dutch immediately. Political considerations. 178, 209. I mean, I kind of want to I want to back Germany. Chile's having a rebellion issue somewhere. It's a small 3-stack. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we have 102,000 British troops up north. That is something that we do really need to worry about. And going to war against the UK is a little scary. Backed by ally plus 50. So they still want to back the Dutch. But they have reason to also... Apparently Italy took over Tripoli at some point. I don't know when the hell that happened. But Turkey, they still own Tunisia. Took white peace. Cowards! Absolute cowards. How many units do you have? You have 13? But I guess Austria... I mean, Austria is a British ally, so maybe it would make sense that the British would back them. I'm still not happy about it. Venezuela into our sphere. And I think with that, there's going to be a good time for us to end today's episode. So, we're in 8th place. The Dutch probably got some prestige out of that. Very disappointing. But I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thank you for watching. My Anthnwam. If you want more thumbs up. Not enjoy, throw some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.